How can I improve my relationship with others? Oh, that is a really good question. How can I improve my relationship? Well, is this relationship is kind of like a something like that the way that you think it is not the way. Okay, a relationship means like that. Ki not a love boy relationship. Sorry, boy girl relationship. No, it's a relationship with every people, like with my mother, with father, with sister, with friend, with the people, all the people that I know. Okay, so the bond between the people is called relation. Okay, relationship. So what kind of like a some sort of steps that I took or that I have to took to make my relationship as good as possible? Okay, but I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions first. Okay, why why do you need to improve your relationship with people? Well, this is really essential. Okay, yeah, because like basically you are kind of like a person who are like you are not live by yourself. No, like like basically this thing, at some certain point you really need some sort of person. Okay, and it is really essential because of that key. In the end, people are kind of like a reason to give you the happiness. Okay, example is that ki if you are kind of like a alone in single planet, then probably you will have everything on the planet, like the whatever the luxury that you get, but still you are the alone there. So probably you won't be able to live. Okay, because in the end you really need kind of like a person, a kind of like a people. All right, relationship is really important with all those people that I know. Okay, it really help you for your happiness, it really help you for growth, it really help you to be build your better career, it really help you for kind of like a something really your thought process, like it's everything. Okay, yeah, like basically since the human doesn't really have anything, but there is a one thing that human has is the people around them. Like basically we learn from each other, we grow from the community, we didn't really grow by kind of like a by alone. Like basically is this thing that ki like millions of a year ago, when humans are try to survive, the survival rate of human is kind of like a very negligible. Okay, if he was surviving alone, but when he was surviving with the community, then the survival rate is almost high. So probably is this thing that we really required other people. Okay, it's really essential for everything, for the community, for the people, for the human civilization. All right, yeah. So do you understand why? All right, yes. So now I'm gonna ask question to myself that key, what is exactly my current status of relationship? Like, is it good, is it bad, is it something like a really worse? Well, okay, like there are a couple of people that I wanted to mention over here. Okay, what is actually relationship with my mother? um like basically my relationship with my mother is really good. Okay, I talk to her, she talk to me, but usually is this thing that ki, the things that I want to talk, I am not really elaborate this thing with my mother because of that ki she might not understand this thing. Okay, like basically the career that I choose and everything, because her thought process are come from like old, so probably she was not understanding it. Okay, as also my mother is bit really like a dharmic. Okay, regarding about religious and stuff like that, that I'm completely against, not against, but completely like alien concept for me. Okay, this religious and stuff like that. But probably is this thing that the relationship with my mother is good. Okay, I'm not gonna say that bad, but it's good. Okay, what is that relationship with my father? Well, with father is like we barely talk. Okay, yeah. Why you don't really talk with the father? Well, probably is this thing that ki, like I don't know. Yeah, like I used to close with my mother. Okay, and father is always far away since the childhood. Far away means like that he was have work and everything. So probably is this thing I never really spent that much time with my father, and yeah, so that's why just like we barely talk. Yeah. But is that ki I respect my father. Okay, I respect that ki the effort that he took to build this family, and yeah, it's really like incredible. Like I still remember that ki when he was started earning some sort of money, when he has a first job, his monthly salary is almost like a 900 rupees, and since then he survived struggle lot of things. Okay, so I have a lot of respect. So but still I my relationship with my father is kind of somehow okay, probably. Yeah, like basically if they say something to me that ki really not that good stuff or wagera wagera, then probably I would listen them. I didn't really argue with anyone, not mother, not father. Like argument is a kind of like a thing that I shouldn't supposed to do in my entire life. This is the kind of like a thing that I understand from myself. All right, but yeah, is that ki relationship with my father is okay. Yeah. Relationship with your sister, um it is okay. Yeah, as also is a saying that ki do we talk. Yeah, somehow we talk, like regarding about the like some sort of concepts and things, but not really that much. Okay. Yeah. I still say it's good. Yeah, it's not okay, but it's good. All right. Yeah. Then what is exactly relationship with my friend? It's really good. Yeah, really good. Like I would preferably say it's really good because of that key. Like I seen most of people didn't really have friend, and I seen most of people have friend for a couple of years for the like till the end of college or till the end of school, and then after that it gone. But my friend circle is like I feel that I am a kind of like a privilege that I found those people. Yeah, I get those people. We've been friends since 2011 and it's 2024, so it's been almost like a 12-13 year, and we still talk at the WhatsApp group. Like at this moment everyone is scattered, someone gets married and stuff like that, but still it's just like that ki we I feel really privileged that I have those people, and like it's really good to have those people. So my relationship with all my friend is really good. Like basically I say it's top good. Okay. Yeah, it's great, ultra great. Okay. Yeah. Then girlfriend, do I have a girlfriend? No, I don't really have any girlfriend. No, nothing really at all. All right. Okay, so these are kind of like a something really people. Then other kind of people, what's other kind of people? Other kind of people means like that you barely met them, but what is actually relationship with those people? um like it's somehow good. Like basically I know couple of people from the school, I know couple of people from my job. They still kind of like something text me. When I say like a good morning or kind of like a happy Diwali, they also reply me happy Diwali. Like happy birthday, they also reply me happy birthday too. So yeah. Okay, so I would say it's good. Okay, but like now I'm gonna ask question to myself that ki what is exactly the kind of like a something really that you have to do to make your relationship as good as possible as you can. So what kind of like a steps that you took, that you have to took? Well, um probably is this thing that key it's good. Like I don't know how do I supposed to explain this stuff. Okay, like it's a it's a good, like I don't know, like what is exactly steps that I should supposed to take, yeah, for make my relationship as good as possible as I can. I don't know, yeah, dude. Like there is only one thing that I wanted to say is that key, at this moment, okay, like whatever the relationship that I have with all my people, like basically just an example is that father is a kind of like a something relation with I have is kind of like a something really okay. How do I supposed to improve that relationship? Well, it's only one way that ki I have to kind of like a something really keep doing my work. Like basically is this thing, I am 31, living with my parents, not earning any kind of like a, some sort of money. So this is the kind of like a some sort of reason. That's why my father is kind of like a little bit mad of me. Like he didn't really say, but he still have little bit stuff inside of me that ki his child, that means me, is not earning any kind of like a some sort of money. Like basically I kind of like I am actually kind of like chasing some sort of target and ambitions and goal, and for that particular thing I am putting lot of effort as I could possible as I can. And from last 4 or 5 year I'm doing this thing. So I believe in myself that ki I will definitely achieve that goals and ambitions. um so till then my relationship with my father is kind of like a something will always be okay. Okay, yeah. Like till like after I achieve my ambitions and goal, might be the relationship will be good, but till now, till then, relationship with my father is kind of like a some sort of okay. Okay. There is only one thing that I wanted to mention over here. Okay, yeah. There is kind of like a something like that key. You can't do anything to make your relationship as good as possible as you can. Okay, yeah, you could do some sort of steps to improve your relationship, like make them special or something like that, talk to them vagara vagara. Yeah, it's a kind of like a something like that ki some people does it, some people do not does it, like I don't know. Okay, it's their subjective choice, but I'm gonna kind of like a something giving you one advice. Okay, yeah, that you should supposed to do to improve your relationship, not improve but at least not make it bad. What exactly is this thing, that we are living in this world that key we don't really require people. What do you mean by that, we don't really require people? Well, probably is this thing. Right now we have nuclear family. What's a nuclear family? A nuclear family means like that ki when kind of dude. Sorry, sorry. The concept was really wrong. Sorry, concept was really wrong. Sorry, not the nuclear family. Okay. What I'm trying to tell you is this thing. Right now we are in living this world that we don't really require any kind of like a people. What do you mean by that? It means by that ki right now we have this social media and everything like that. So instead of hanging out with them, probably we just kind of like a something look for the social media and like kind of like a something like that ki like I don't know. Okay, yeah. Like basically is this thing na ki the value of the people don't really understand uh, till they gone. Okay, yeah. So you just have to understand the value of the people. Okay, like basically it's a really important source of happiness. It's a kind of like a something that one of the biggest source of happiness. Yeah, money and these are kind of like a something all the part of the source of happiness, but the people, especially your friend or kind of like a relationship with the people is a really important. They makes you kind of like a special, and that is makes you special, makes your time special. So it's really essential that key um, that key like basically if you want to improve your relationship or not improve your relationship, it's your choice, but do not argue with those people. Yeah, because when you argue with that people, probably after the argument you never really talk to with that person ever again for the entire life. What do you mean by that? Okay, so I'm gonna tell you my personal experience. All right. um I don't know, it's a personal experience. Okay, is it kind of like a too personal? uh okay, yeah, just jump right through it. Okay, it's I'm actually like it's a very personal, like should I supposed to talk about this thing? um okay, yeah, let's just talk. Okay, let's just clear up the mind. All right, yeah. So basically I am living with my parents. Okay, yeah. And there are kind of like a something neighbor. Okay, yeah. Because of some sort of reason, my mother is actually kind of like a had a little bit of jhagda with my neighbor. All right, yeah. um I don't know, like it's kind of like some reason about stuff and stuff. Okay, yeah. Then probably is this thing that things are not gonna happen good. Okay, like things are happen bad. Then after that, my mother and the neighbors, means like that, the kaku was not talk to each other. Okay, and it's been almost like basically 12, 13 year they are not talking to each other. Like they are actually living in neighbor, like my mother and that kaku, but they didn't really talk to each other. All right, yeah. So probably is this thing that key. What I'm trying to tell you is this thing: when you are living anywhere, your neighbor, your surrounding is matter. But when you are kind of like a did little bit of clash with some sort of reason with that particular neighbor, then probably is this thing that you are actually cut out your surrounding. Okay, yeah, and you are feel little bit of isolated. um so probably this thing is actually happened, yeah. Like basically is this thing, like all my mothers and mother friend are actually kind of like a something really from like from religious place, but at the neighbors she was really isolate. Okay, so is it too personal? It's a very personal, like I shouldn't supposed to talk about this thing in artifact. Okay, but yeah, like basically is this thing that he, like if your argument with your father mother, that is also not good. Okay, like basically somehow somewhere at particular period of time the argument will be kind of like a something really take a particular steps or particular phase, that whoever the person you are kind of like a something really just like hate, and you don't really talk to each other. Like basically hate is a kind of like a word that we spread very fastly. Okay, but probably is this thing that ki love is a kind of like a word that we didn't really talk that much, and that is a big problem, big issue might be. Yeah, yeah, this is kind of like a world works to do, yeah. Like basically is this thing that ki I'm gonna tell you one advice to improve your relationship: just don't argue with those people. Don't argue. Like basically if you don't really like their thought process, their thing, instead of that, just don't really listen to that, or kind of like a something, just go away from that conversation. Okay, but don't really argue. Okay, like whoever the person, probably like don't argue with anyone. Like you shouldn't supposed to do argument. Okay, criticism is okay, constructive criticism is also okay. Like if you are kind of like a little argument is a kind of like a something that key your argument with some sort of thing. Okay, but if you are do kind of like a something criticism, especially constructive criticism, it is also really good. But argument is not good. Like there is basically thin line between the argument and constructive criticism. Okay, like criticism. So uh criticism or constructive criticism is okay, but argument, I don't know, dude, it's like that. No, I am not really sure about this thing, but like basically the whatever the relationship with I have with all the people that I know is kind of like a something like that key, not do kind of like a something really that key argument and stuff like that. Okay, if you don't really like that particular person, don't like that, just kind of like a stay away from that, that's it maybe. Okay, yeah. So and as also yeah, the this kind of like a some sort of specific relationship term is mostly used for boy girl relationship. Yeah, because of that key, how much happy you are, or how much like a basically in your entire life there is only one person who is actually connected with you so strongly, so bondly. It's a kind of like a something, is a person that's your significant other. Okay, yeah. um, I haven't really experienced that, so I'm not really sure about that ki how do I supposed to improve the relationship with that particular significant other. Okay, but probably is this thing that ki I have kind of like a thought process of understanding about other person. So probably it would be good, but still I might not say that because I am least experienced about is this thing. So yeah. So what kind of like a something really steps that I took to improve our relationship with people that I know? I think that ki not doing argument. Yeah, probably. Next question.